Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II After the End. In the last episode, we ran another war against the Holy Columbian Confederacy to grab this chunk of territory right here as we continue our work to bring the entire Old Dominion title under our control. And when we finished that, the Viceroy of Michigan died, and he was in the middle of a fairly sizable revolt. In fact, he had almost lost it. We were like 97% negative war score, so we had to respond rather urgently. But it looks like we are probably in good position now, so it shouldn't be too much more of a problem. What I'm going to do is move those guys there, start sieging that territory back, and take that down. Now, the other project we were working on was with our daughter here, because this daughter, Princess Angelica, is a pretty mediocre character in terms of, straight stats. So what I tried to do is I murdered her husband, because I had her married matrilineally. So I murdered her husband, tried to get her married to another guy non-matrilineally, so my dynasty won't pass through her, in hopes that then the inheritance would then move to her brother, Prince Adalbert, to have him take over, because he is a much better character. He has much better traits. His wife is awesome. She's a genius. So this is a much better character to be our heir. And I tried to do it in a clever way, but it didn't appear to work. So now I'm going to have to do it in a very nasty way. And this is what we're going to do. It's going to incur quite a bit of negative vassal opinion, but I've done the calculations. I actually tested doing it to see how things would shake out, and it'll be okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take my daughter. I'm going to imprison her. 100% chance. Boom. She's now locked away in our dungeon. And then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to execute her. Boom. The terrible things this game makes you do sometimes. But that means that Albert now is our heir. I feel dirty. But it had to be done. For the good of the realm. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this back. Siege some of their territory. Try and drive this at least to white peace, if not all the way to surrender. The problem is that we are now like at 70% threat, so it's going to be a while before we can go to war with anybody again. Young Hannibal has finished his education in the ways of war. Let's see. Affectionate. He gets content. He's just a courtier. That's fine. We still can't usurp Boston. Ah, more black ships. My daughter. Age 5. When she becomes 6, we can have her ward somewhere. That guy's sieging something? Alright, well, let's split this army in half and let's send 10,000 men to go say hi. Alright, discovered a plot. Yep, should be able to beat that army without any trouble. What do the defensive packs look like? Yeah, it's like... What? You're kidding me, right? I am surely with child. Okay, so we're pregnant at 42. Yeah, I think that you can continue, as a female character, can continue to bear children until 45, I think. Let's go to plot. We're Jerome. Okay, another plot. Where are you going? I'm going there. You guys come back here. Come on, finish the siege. Alright, you guys merge up. Ah, just march it. I don't want them to complete that siege. How did those guys lose? 2-1. I know we probably didn't have any commanders in it, but... let's go to plot. Okay. I'm gonna spend some time with my son. Okay. Yeah, if we look at our vassal opinion... It's still generally okay. At least the major vassals, except for some of these guys down here, like you. But we'll deal with it. Alright, split in half. Send 8,000 men back down there. Defensive pact opposing us has been disbanded. Really? Something that happens at 75%. See, over 50% all defensive pacts of other religious groups can band together to fight me. Created the title Oligarchy of South Jersey. Still can't do Boston yet. Alright, so let's go with rank. Tycoonship of Chicagoland is now back. Tyrant, 1 seat on the council. Envious. Chancellor. Hudsonia. You are an absolutely terrible diplomat. Alright, let's see what we got on our hands here. You. Who are you? Little Egypt. Is that part? No, that is not part of Chicagoland. Little Egypt actually belongs in Upland. So you transfer vassalage of Little Egypt. There we go. That's actually a different one. Oh, we had a daughter. Wabash. That's actually in our realm. Oh, that's this guy. That'll have to be cleaned up at some point. You're negative 43. You're negative 68. You're negative 53. Yeah, all these guys pretty much hate me. Well, makes sense, I guess. Nope, that's not part of it. Nope, I don't think we had much of a choice but to make this guy Viceroy. Tycoon of Chicagoland. Send that off. Is he at all a decent... He's a very good diplomat, so you are now my new chancellor. There we go. And I'm going to send you to Ontario to improve diplomatic relations. There we go. Alright, now, how is the war with the Michigan Revolt? Bequeathment. Right, we got some new stuff. Son was born to Prince Adalbert of the Neo-American Empire and Princess Hedwig of Superior Revolt. What? She's a princess of the Superior Revolt? Interesting. And grandson, no good genetic traits, unfortunately. Pre-Columbian INT typewriter. We already have one of those. We have dangerous factions? Elective succession in Michigan. Well, that's fine. I mean, I would acquiesce to that if it's just to implement a, elective succession in the Michigan title. Because we just handed it as a vice royalty. It doesn't matter. Young William has finished his education in the ways of learning. It's evident he has excelled in his studies. My courtier. Good. What is getting him his war score? Lost control of Mount Pleasant. And a bunch of battles that he won. Huh. Population has been converted. So yeah, we just need to get these guys back. That'll get us about 12% more war score. Mission Toronto has been a success. Good. Oh, and you're gonna siege over there. No, actually, he can't siege. He doesn't have enough troops. But I'm going to go march over there anyway. I think what I might need to do is just push this to a white piece and then be done with it. Or I could just enforce realm peace. No, but we'll go ahead and siege their capital. Oh, is that their capital? Oh no, there's like a territory in there that I actually own. Victory. Alright, so they scrub that. Alright, march to the capital and take them down. Victory. You guys march to Gary. Message about offer peace has been received from Florent. A white peace under these terms. We will accept your white peace. Alright, so let's stand down my armies because we're starting to really rack up the problems there. Actually, no. Doesn't look like it had any vassal levies raised. Alright, so let's see. Who is going to get the vice royalty? Saginaw? -5. Lansing? -41. What you? Detroit Revolt? Ugh. I guess it's going to be Saginaw then. Grant Vice Royalty, Tycoonship of Michigan. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and go through here and enforce realm peace. Need to get some commanders out there. Nope, not going with my daughter-in-law. Designate a regent. You. Court Jester, no. Master of Blade. I guess we'll go with you. Master of Bow. We'll go with you. Venerable Elder. You. 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 Captain of Industry. We'll go with him. Master Librarian, Master Gardener, and nothing else. Okay. High Propagator Rachel's inherit tycoonship of Chicagoland again. We lost our Chancellor. Darn. These guys need to be transferred vassal. To you. Wabash. I'm already suffering a lot of opinion penalty from that tyrant thing, so I'm not gonna risk doing much more revocation of titles. Ugh. This is ugly opinion. Ugly opinion. What about you? You're negative 85? Tyrant, title claimant, desires a tycoonship of Chicagoland. Well, we'll just go ahead and make him viceroy anyway. Oh, now he's plus 32. Is he a oh, he's an absolutely garbage chancellor, so no, he is not becoming chancellor. Is there anybody else amongst my vassals, my high-ranking vassals, who's a decent... chancellor? He's alright. He's garbage. Well, I guess we're gonna go with you. Point Counselor, Chancellor. Get you improving diplomatic relations. Right now I can't choose the best guy for the job because I have opinion problems I need to worry about as a result of my maneuvers for my heir. Done. 69%. I have a new heir. If your character dies, you'll not play as Gelbins. What? Adalbert Steinbeck died of pneumonia. Oh no. So if my character dies, I'm gonna play as the grandson who's ill. Okay, that's not cool. All right. That's interesting. A 3-year-old. We are 44. Can we last for 16 years? Well, not 16, 13 years. That would be what? 57? Maybe. I am taking family focus, which does give me a health bonus. Ooh, that was not what I would like to have happened. I need to groom an heir. Wants to have a male child and see him reach adulthood. No, we don't need that. Well, we're definitely going to have to take Gelbin here as a ward once he hits 6. Now, I need to deal with this. When Superior last came back under my control again, and I released these guys independent, I forgot about this section of territory over here. My courtier, Margaret Kerbeling. Yeah, that's fine. Beric Raj and I had the greatest time together. I'm sure they like each other better now. Is there anything I can do with Hedwig here? He's in my court. Right. Can I marry her to somebody? I don't really have anybody I can marry her off to. Oh well, it doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, Tycoonship of Ohio is now back. I don't think there's anything really I need to worry about on that. Negative 33. He's in prison. I guess you're going to be Viceroy then. There we go. And transfer vassalage of Ashtabula there. I need a new commander. Alright, so you. Discovered a plot. Alright. Oh, what is this? Expand that as retinue troops, special troops. I just get rid of them. It's only 15. I'm not worried about it. I have had trouble with the vassal of mine and tried everything I could think of to help get us get along better. Chancellor Governor Zachary managed to do in one day what I had struggled with for several weeks when he told me to just ask the vassal for forgiveness. That was all that was needed. We lose some gold. Whatever. We'll pay him. One thing we haven't really done recently is some construction. Majority of the population in Jersey Shore has been converted. Okay. So what do we want to go with? Morale of armies, levy reinforcement rate. Heavy infantry and pikemen. Let's go with the heavy infantry and pikemen. So let's do the barracks. Wow, those are expensive. Barracks. Let's do stables here. And we'll do stables there. There we go. Let's see. Happiness is a warm gun. Yes. What is this? Is that retinue? That is, in fact, retinue. And what kind of retinue is it? 250 pikemen, 50 archers, and some light cavalry and some heavy cavalry. Alright, I'll take it. Little servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. Is why you hold huge lands and many titles, and are generous as you are wise. Perhaps you consider granting this humble servant the enterprise of Akron. You're governor of Columbia. No. No. You're the governor. You're the viceroy of an entire kingdom. You don't need any more titles. Alright, okay, can we use, oh, Grand Division of East Tennessee. East Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee. De jure kingdoms. Grand Virginia. I guess we can usurp that title. So usurp the title Grand Division of East Tennessee from Count. Okay. Oh, East Tennessee. Do I have somebody here who deserves that title? Maybe you. You only hold an enterprise title. Let's grant you a landed title of East Tennessee. There you go. Can this province hold that many troops? In fact, it can. Goes into hiding. Go into hiding to greatly improve my personal security against murder plots. My prestige, like ability, are likely to suffer. However, and who knows how life in hiding may affect me personally, my personality. Goes into trait in hiding. Is someone trying to kill me? Known plots. Fabricated claim, fabricated claim, fabricated claim. I don't know of any plots for someone to kill me, and oh, the action is now gone. My cousin. No, we're not doing anything with the cousin. Let's take a look at our heir. How old is the heir? He's 4. And has a negative opinion of me as a 4-year-old for being a tyrant and being a kinslayer. What is going on here? Beric and Roger are not on the best of terms. What are you doing? Attacking Tycoon Miles of Ontario. Michigan award to make Tycoon Miles of Ontario pay tribute. Interesting. And what are you doing? Attacking Grand Duchess Milesa of Watauga and Chicagoland Holy War for Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee. Which is down here. Okay, so they're trying to take that. Okay, well, it's alright. They can take it. Well, they can get it. And what are you doing? Attacking King Benjamin the Careless and Superior Holy War for Minnesota? What? Holy War for Minnesota. Well, I mean, I want that title, but I don't necessarily know if I want them to have it. I'm pregnant again? We're 45, so we're like at the very end of the ability to have kids. Alright, so threat is down only 65%. I'd like to get it below 50 before doing anything else again. Because I think I could probably take an entire single defensive packs by myself. But not like everybody all at once. That would be bad. Dangerous faction. Elective succession. Alright, I need to get these guys on the council. Hold on. Ooh, betrothed can marry. My courtier... that's fine. Let's see... What positions do we have on the council? If anything. This guy... Marshal we could probably replace. And this advisor. So let's see if we can fire counselor. He's of Columbia, right? Yeah, you don't want to be on the council. So it's only a negative 15 hit from being fired from the council. So what I can do is I can take one of these guys, like, let's see, Superior, Upland. Probably Superior would be the better guy. You are now on the council as an advisor. So you are no longer allowed to be in a faction. There we go. This guy doesn't want to be on the council. He just doesn't like me. Negative 90 from being a tyrant. Interesting. Oligarchy of Penryville. Oligarchy of Penryville. How do I have Oligarchy of Penryville? You, Upland. Yeah, grant him the landed title of the Oligarchy of Penryville. Why not? Pennyrile. Pennyrile. This is the day, skulkings off into a cart. Rodert of Dover and my courtier Steffi in Flagrante. My courtier Steffi. Lost in passion, they did not notice me, but I'm still in shock. Well, she's unmarried. Flesh is weak, forgive, forget, I don't care. Alright, well, looks like we are at the end of this episode for today, so we'll go ahead and cut it here. Just kind of surviving. The whole thing with succession was a little bit goofy. Not entirely happy about that, but he's almost old enough for us to ward and kind of get a little bit of control over. It kind of negates the whole thing where this guy was going to be a good character. And the whole reason why we executed our daughter. Oh well. What can you do? Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.